Hello dear students, just I am continuing the topic binomial distribution. Okay, so we know binomial distribution. For binomial distribution, moments are very important. Central moments mu1, mu2, mu3, mu4. So how can we find the moments? Just in the previous class I have already discussed about beta 1, beta 2, gamma 1, gamma 2, and here there is important formula by which we can find central moments for binomial distribution. Ren Reynolds sky formula. Reynolds sky formula. This is very important formula. The recurrence relation for the moments of binomial distribution is given by. Just note down this formula because this formula is important. Maybe this formula can be asked in questions as a proof. This just like that, and also moment genetic function. Find moment genetic function for binomial distribution, and by using that function, you can find the moments mu1, mu2, mu3, mu4, etc. So here, just I will discuss how can we find central moments mu1, mu2, mu3, mu4 by using moment genetic function method and also by this formula. Okay, and original formula just we have discussed in the previous class. Okay, so here in this class just a formula, the recurrence relation the recurrence relation recurrence relation means by using this formula you can find successive moments, moments of successive orders, mu1, mu2, mu3, mu4, by putting r equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So recurrence relation for moments of binomial distribution, moments of binomial distribution is given by is mu r plus 1 moment about mean central moments. Okay, PQ NR mu r minus 1, PQ NR mu r minus 1 plus d mu r upon dp. Okay, where mu r is the moment about mean, that is central moment mu r. This is the formula called Reynolds sky formula. Okay, called Reynolds sky formula. very very important formula. By using that, just putting r equals to 0, we can get mu1, r equals to 1, mu2, r equals to 2, mu3, r equals to 3, mu4. So this is formula, Random-Sky formula, recurrence relation for binomial moments of binomial distribution. Okay, the mu r is the moment about mean. So its proof is important because sometimes it is asked in questions to prove that. Okay, so just for proving this, we know that mu r equals to moment about mean for binomial distribution, discrete probability distribution. So we have to write how this x minus mean. We know mean means what? For binomial distribution, mu1 dash, mean x bar, mu1 dash. So we can write x bar also, or rth order moment about mean probability of the function. X equals to 0 to n. X equals to 0 to n. Clear? Now, where x bar means what? Mean. And we know mu1 dash, we know, and p, if x is a random variate with random binomial variate, then with parameter n and p, then x bar equals to what? N into p. Clear? So we can write here, and we know that for binomial distribution, probability function is what? X equals to 0 to n. Here px means n c x p to the power x q to the power n minus x and x minus np to the power r. Clear? This x equal to 0 to n. Now we will try to find this relation, that is, just differentiate mu r. Mu r is function depends on this summation depends on x. Here just we have to differentiate mu r with respect to p. Here p, x is binomial, where x is binomial variate np and probability function is this. This is given ncx p to the power x q to the power n minus x for binomial distribution. The probability for binomial distribution. Okay. So for solving this, now this is mu r. For getting this formula, here differentiation with respect to p. So differentiate this. Differentiate with respect to p on both sides. We get with p And we know Q equals to what? 1 minus P. So d mu r upon dP. Differentiate on left hand side and right hand side. Right hand side here P is involved here. Also Q means 1 minus P is involved here. Also P. This multiplication of three functions. So we can differentiate this one by one. First differentiate it, and two are remaining same, and then this two are remaining same, and this two are remaining same. So first I differentiate this, and then this, and then this, and right. So first differentiate only, okay, under summation. So any here x equals to 0 to n, differentiate with respect to p. So n cx x p to the power x minus 1. This is with respect to p, differentiation, this function, and remaining is same, q to the power n minus x and x minus n p power r plus. Now second term will be just right here plus x equals to 0 to n cx p to the power x as it is, and differentiation of this q means 1 minus p. So at n minus x q to the power n minus x into minus 1, because dq upon dp equals to what? d1 minus p upon dp equals to minus 1. So minus 1. Okay. So n minus x q n minus x minus 1. Again differentiation of 1 minus p here, and x minus np power r. And third step, x equals to 0 to n cx p to the power x q to the power n minus x, and differentiation of this. This is what? R x minus np power r minus 1 into differentiation of this with respect to p. So what? Minus n. Okay. So this is we get after differentiation. Okay. Now just proceed and we can get like this. Okay. So here after this line we can get from here d mu r upon dp equals to sum of, here we see that q to the power n minus x, also this minus 1, x to the power x minus np power r, x minus np power r. Okay, here p to the power x minus 1, p to the power x. Just we write first of all here we can see that x to the power x minus np power r, x minus np power r, here q to the power n minus x, q to the power n minus x minus 1, and p to the power x minus 1. So take just ncx, okay, this to summation just common from this x equal to 0 to n, x equal to 0 to n, ncx, here p to the power x minus 1, so p to the power x minus 1, and q to the power n minus x minus 1, okay. So just take common x here, ncx, p to the power x minus 1 and q to the power n minus x minus 1, minus 1 is taking common, then inside will be q, okay. So x minus np power r, this portion just taking common from these two, so here x into q will remain, okay, x q will remain, and from here nx p x minus 1, so p will remain, and also here minus sign is there, minus sign, so minus sign p into q to the n minus x minus 1, n minus x, this, okay. From this to summation, ncx common, px minus 1 common, q n minus x minus 1 common, so here q is 1 and x, here p to the power x minus 1, so p is 1, minus n is there, now n minus x is there, okay, and remaining are common. Now here minus n r, so we can write minus n r, sum of x equals to 0 to n, ncx p to the power x, q to the power n minus x, okay, x minus np to the power r minus 1, x minus np to the power r minus 1, so this is remaining, okay. Now by solving it, we can see that x cube minus pnx minus pn plus px minus pn plus px. So x cube plus p minus np 1, q plus p equals to 1. So we can write x minus np, that is this is equals to x minus np, okay, because after solving we can see x into q plus p equals to 1, so minus np, x minus np, this is x minus np. So x minus np or this x minus np will combine like this, x equals to 0 to n, x equals to 0 to n, ncx p to the power x minus 1, q to the power n minus x minus 1 x minus np to the power r and x minus np r plus 1 minus nr. This can be written, this is what? Sum of x equals to 0 to n probability of x px, this, and cx p to the n minus x into x minus np power r minus 1. So this is what? Mu r minus 1, moment about mean of r minus 1th order. So we can write here, just see x equals to 0 to n, ncx can be written as n minus 1, ncx can be written as okay. So ncx p to the power x minus 1 q to the power n minus x minus 1 x minus np power r plus 1 minus nr mu r minus 1. This is r minus 1th order moment about mean. So we get like this, d mu r upon dp. Okay. Now for getting this result, just pq into this, that is multiply on both sides by p. Here multiply on both sides by pq. We get, just multiply by p. Clear? So here we see that after multiplication, here pq d mu r upon dp equals to summation over x. So pq go to p1 minus 1 and px minus 1 cancel qx. Pq will give p to the power x, q to the power minus x. Here npqr. So we get x equals to 0 to n ncx p to the power x q to the power n minus x minus 1 will be cancelled after multiplication by pq. X minus np power r plus 1 minus npq r mu r minus 1. Okay, just we get this. After this line we see that after this line we see pq, this is equals to, what is this? Px, sum of x equals to 0 to n px into x minus np power r plus 1 minus npq r mu r minus 1. Clear? From here we see that pq d mu r upon dp equals to, what is this? Mu r plus 1, r plus 1 total moment. So mu r plus 1 minus npq r mu r minus 1. Just we get the required Renovsky formula. Okay, very simple. So here mu r plus 1 equals to, mu r plus 1 equals to, mu r plus 1 equals to, this This is equals to, this go to the left hand side, so write here just NPQR mu r minus 1 plus PQ d mu r upon dP. Clear? So you can take common what? PQ. So you can get NR mu r minus 1 plus d mu r upon dP. Which is required formula. Which is required formula. Clear? So this is Renovsky formula for getting for finding moment about mean central moments. Mu r plus 1 equals to mu r minus 1 is there, mu r is there. Okay, so by using this formula we can get mu 1, mu 2, mu 3, mu 4. Just see how can we get, because our main target is finding moments, central moments, first 4. Okay, so just this is our formula. Okay. Now for put r equals to 0, 1, 2, 3. We can get 0, r equals to 0. That means here mu 1 equals to PQ n into 0 mu r minus 1 plus d mu 0 upon dP. We know mu 0 equals to 1, mu 1 equals to 0. We can get mu 1 equals to 0 here. Mu 0 equals to 1. So here, why mu 0 equals to 1? Because mu 0 means sum of x minus x bar or 0, px. This is 1. Sum of px, 1. So mu 0 equals to 1. So this is 1, derivative is 0. This is 0, 0. Implies mu 1 is equals to PQ 0 plus 0 equals to 0. So mu 1 is always 0. Clear? Now you can get mu 2. This is mu 1 equals to 0. Clear? Now finding mu 1 equals to 0. Okay. Now mu 2. How can we find mu 2? So r equals to 1, 1. So mu 2 equals to here PQ. R equals to 1. So n mu 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Plus d mu 1 upon dP. From here we know that mu 0 equals to 1. PQ and mu 0 equals to 1, 1 plus d mu 1, mu 1 equals to 0. So d 0 upon dP. This equals to what? PQ n plus 0 and PQ. So mu 2 equals to NP. So mu 2 equals to NPQ. NPQ. And we know mu 2 means what? Variance. Mu 2 is variance. Okay, mu 2 equals to this. Now mu 3. We can find mu 3. Okay. Mu 3. How can we find mu 3? For getting mu 3, just r equals to 2. So mu 3 equals to PQ r equals to 2, to 2n mu 2 minus 1 plus d mu 2 r equals to 2 upon d p. By using this formula we can get pq 2n mu 1 equals to what? 0. So mu 1 equals to 0 plus d mu 2 upon dp. So here mu 2 is npq. Since d mu 2 upon dp means d npq, mu 2 equals to npq upon dp. Okay, n is constant. So here now d p into q, we can write q means 1 minus p. So dp, first of all p with respect to p 1. So q dp by p, dp 1 into q plus p into dq by dp. dq means 1 minus p. 1 minus p. So differentiation of this minus 1. Minus 1. This. So this is equals to what? N q minus p. So mu 2 equals to this. That is N q minus p. So here we get this 0. So pq 0 plus n q minus p. So we see that what? N p q q minus p. This is the value of mu 3 in terms of mu 3. So mu 3 equals to n p q q minus p. Clear? Similarly, we can find npq. Okay, very simple. If we know this formula, then run our sky formulas and we can get mu 1, mu 2, mu 3. Also, you can get mu 4. R equals to 3. So here, if we take R equals to 3, then we can get also value mu 4 equals to PQ. Here R equals to 3, 3n mu 2, mu 2 equals to this, and PQ plus d mu 3 upon d p. Now also we can differentiate this with respect to p. Then put the value here and mu 2 equals to npq. Then we can get the value as npq. Just do it, okay? Just do it. npq and bracket 1 minus 6 side. 1 minus 6 pq plus 3 npq. 1 minus 6 pq plus 3 npq. This is the formula. Okay, so 3 n square p square q square, 3 n square p square q square mu 4 equals to npq 1 minus 6 pq. npq 1 minus 6 pq. Very simple way. That is the result. Okay, so it can be written also like this: 3 n square p square q square, this into this, plus npq into 1 minus 6 pq. This is the mu 4. So these 4 central moments are easily can be find easily from this formula. Okay, so just note down this formula, very important formula. By using this formula we can get moments directly. Okay, so these are the very important part, because mu 2 means variance. You can get the standard deviation also by using this. So this is the Sky formula. Okay. Also, moments can be find by moment generating function also. Okay. So there is a simple rule. Maybe asked in questions. Just what do you mean by moment generating function? And find the moment generating function for binomial distribution and find central moments. So from moment generating function we can also find moments, central moments. For that, just we have to use formula for we also know that central moments in terms of moments about origin. So by we know a formula just like this, m0t, this moments genetic function about origin is given by moment genetic function about origin is given by expectation of u to the power tx. We know like this. Clear? So this means what? Sum of e to the power tx into px, and x equals to 0 to what? X equals to 0 to n. 0 to n. Moment generating function about origin. MGF about origin is given by this. For binomial distribution, Px equals to x equals to 0 to n. So e to the power x, n cx, p to the power x, q to the power n minus x. Px equal to this. From here, tx. Okay. So we can write x equals to 0 to n p e to the power t x. So n cx p power x e to the power t power x e to the power t power x p power x q to the power n minus x. So this can be written as q plus p e to the power t power n. Binomial expansion. Here in place of p e to the power t. So this is m0t. Moment generating function about origin is given by this for binomial distribution. Clear? From this moment generating function about origin for the binomial distribution is given by this. Using this, and we also know that m0t is equals to what? Q plus p to the power t or n. Okay. We also know that moment generating function about any point A is equals to the power minus at m0t. This moment generating function about origin, moment generating function about any point. Clear? Now suppose this point is taken as mean. Point is taken as mean, that is NP for binomial distribution. Okay? about any point. So we get what? Moment ending function at mean. Suppose this is NP A x bar mean. Also we write this is, take this as suppose M. Suppose this is in short M. So this moment ending function about mean is equals to e to the power minus M t M0 t. That is what? And moment ending function gives what? Moments about M, means about mean. So it can be written as just like write like this, NP t equals to e to the power minus NP t M0 t equal to this q plus p e to the power t power n. Now we know that moment ending function gives moments. This gives moments about NP. This gives also coefficients. So here left hand side can be written as 1 plus mu 1 dash t upon 1 factorial plus mu 2 dash t square upon 2 factorial plus mu 3 dash tq upon 3 factorial. This mu 1 dash, sorry, mu 1, not dash. So this gives moment about mean. So mu 1, mu 0, this is mu 0 into 1 means t to the power 0, t to the power 0 upon 0 factorial. Just like this, because coefficient of t to the power r upon factorial r factorial gives mu r. From moment ending function we can get, so left side will be like this and right side, this can be written as how? This can be written here just e to the power minus pt power n. So take power outside, power n. So e to the power minus pt q means q e to the power minus pt plus p e to the power minus pt into t. P e to the power minus pt plus t. So it taken t common, so minus p plus 1. What t 1 minus p q. So e to the power q t. So this is right hand side. So this can be also binomially expanded. And after expansion we can get, this can be binomially expanded. This it plus this power n. Binomially after expansion we can get the value like this. Just write, okay, 1 plus npq t square by 2 factorial plus npq first value 1, first value 1, mu 1 equals to 0, this is this, okay, t square and tq, npq, q minus p, tq by 3 factorial plus npq 1 plus 3n minus 2, 3 n minus 2 pq into t to the power 4 upon 4 factorial plus and so on. this type of relation we can get, because this is moment generating function about mean. It will gives moments about mean, mu0, mu1, mu2, mu3, coefficient of t to the power r by r factorial is mu r. Okay, so mu0 is here. Just compare. Now comparing on both sides. Now, so left side can be written like this, and binomially expanded, after binomially expanded and adjusting, we can get like this. So now on comparing on both sides, the coefficient of the coefficient of like powers of coefficient of like powers of t, we get t square by 2 factorial npq, t square by 2 mu2. So mu2 equals to npq. We know mu1 equals to, here no term is for t, so 0, and here mu0 1. So mu0 1, mu1 0, mu2 np, and t to the power 3 coefficient, this mu3 np q minus p. This is the coefficient, and mu also here mu4 t to the power 4 by 4 factorial. So that is the way. Mu4 equals to what? npq 1 plus 3 n minus 2 pq. This. So very simple. By using moment generating function. By using moment generating function, we can get values, central moments. Okay, so there are two techniques. Reynolds-Scheibe formula. Proof of Reynolds-Scheibe formula is very important. So remember, by using that formula, we can also get these values. And by moment generating function about mean and about origin, just like this, combine these two, and we can get also by comparing coefficients. So central moments can be found by using moment generating function, also by Reynolds-Scheibe formula, also by original definition. Just I have discussed in previous class. So central moments can be found for binomial distribution. Clear? Here one thing is also important, that we know mu1, mu2, mu3, mu4 is equals to, in terms of mu1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, and mu1 dash, mu2 dash, mu3 dash can be found also by using a important formula, that is what? Mu r dash equals to, we know, dr upon dtr mu m a t at t equals to 0. We know this is an important formula. This is an important formula. Mu r dash means moments about origin can be found by using this formula, where mu m t a means moments about any point a may be mean also. Clear? May be origin also. Clear? So mu r dash dr by dtr mu m t a t equals to 0. We know this formula. By using this formula, we can get mu1 dash, mu2 dash, mu3 dash, mu4 dash, if we know that mta, that is maybe m0t also. So for binomial distribution, if we take m0t here, then we can also get what? Mu1 dash, mu2 dash, mu3 dash, mu4 dash. After getting mu1 dash, mu2 dash, mu3 dash, mu4 dash, all are getting, can be found from this formula, and in place of this, just use m0t, this, then we can get this value. And mu1, mu2, mu2, mu3, mu4 are just like mu2. What mu2? Mu2 dash minus mu1 dash square. Similarly, we know mu3 equals to mu3 dash minus formula depend on moments about origin, mu3 moments about mean. So after finding dash value, we can get without dash by using that formula. Okay. In place of this, just put this. Mu1 means mu2 dash means sec 2 time differentiate. Mu1 dash means 1 time differentiate. So you can get also value by this formula. Okay. So this was the method of finding central moments for binomial distribution. Okay. So three types, four types. First, by using definition, just I have discussed in previous class. Second, by using Raynaud-Sky formula. Third, by using moment density function. Fourth, by using this formula. Okay, so you can get central moments. Okay, for binomial distribution. These are the main thing for distribution. Now, take some questions. Okay, for solving. Now take a question. This is given in this question. What? In a precision bombing attack, there is a 50% chance that any on bomb will strike the target. Okay. So two direct hits are required to destroy the target completely. Two direct hits, means two bombs are required to destroy the target. How many bombs must be dropped to give a 99% chance or better of completely destroying the target? 99% chance or better, that means what? Probability should be greater than equal to 99%, that is 0.99. Here 50% bombing attack is there, is a 50% chance that bomb will strike the target. That is probability of success. If destroy the target is our success, so we can write solution. Take here we have probability. We know for binomial distribution P is success, probability for success. Okay, so P equals to 50% chance. 50%, that is what? 50 by 100. That is what? 1 by 2. 0.5. 1 by 2. 0.5. Clear? Now, the 99% chance or better, that means what? Total probability must be greater than equal. The getting 99% or better, getting 99% or better of completely destroy, completely destroying or destroying the target means that the total probability is greater than or equals to 0.99. Clear? Must be greater than or equals to 0.99. Clear? Suppose n bombs are dropped, then at least 2 direct hits are required. So then n bombs are required. Then maybe out of this n bomb, 2 are success, 3 are success, 4 are success, but at least 2 direct hits are required. Okay, so if suppose n bombs are dropped, then out of these 2 succeed, 3 succeed, or 4 succeed, and so on. Means out of this n bombs, maybe 2 succeed, 3 succeed, 4 succeed, that is at least 2. Then out of n, 2 succeed, means nC2, what is equal? And half, both are half to the power 2 into half to the power what? Half to the power 2, half to the power n minus 2 plus nC3, half to the power 3, half to the power n minus 3 up to nCn, half to the power 0 and half to the power n and n minus n. This is greater than or equal 0.99. This will be the value. Total probability, at least 2 is required. So this probability, out of n 2 succeed, out of n 3 succeed, out of n 4 succeed, out of n success. Can we destroy the target? So this implies what? nC2 half power n plus nC3 half power n and so on. nCn half power n is greater than or equal 0.99. Now here we see that half to the power n common, and nC2 plus nC3 plus nC4 plus up to NCN is greater than equal 0.99. This implies this can be written as NC1 and NC0. Add and subtract. So half 1 by 2 to the power n and we can write NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 plus NC3 plus and so on up to NCN minus NC0 minus NC1 is greater than equal 0.99 because NC0 NC1 add and also subtract. So NC0 to NCN gives what? We know formula Q plus P to the power n is equals to NC R P to the power R Q to the power n minus R. Here if this is 1, this is 1. Here this is 1, this is 1. 1 plus 1 to the power n equals to NC. This gives total value, total sum. PQ both are 1 1. Then we get NC0, NC1, NC2, NC3 up to NCN. So that is what? 2 to the power n. From here to here, 2 to the power n. So after this line, we can write 1 upon 2 to the power n, 2 to the power n minus NC0 means 1 and NC1 means n. This is greater than equal 0.99. Clear? This is equals to what? 1 plus 1 to the power n. 2 to the power n. So 2 to the power n minus 1 minus n this. Now multiply it 1 minus 1 plus n upon 2 to the power n. 1 and minus common 1 plus n by this is greater than equal 1 minus we can write like this. How many bombs must be dropped? So what is the minimum value of n? Okay, so for getting the value of n, just we have to solve it. Okay, we can write 0.99 as 1 minus 0.01. So this 1 cancel out, minus minus, so minus 1 plus n by 2 to the power n is greater than equal minus 0.1. So here minus sign, if we cancel out or multiply both sides by minus, then sign will be changed. So 1 plus n upon 2 to the power n is less than equal 1 upon 100. This is 1 upon 100. So minus minus cancel, then this changes to less than equal. So implies what? Multiply 100 plus 100n is less than equal 2 to the power n. Clear? So this implies what? 2 to the power n is greater than equal 100n plus 100. 2 to the power n is greater than equal 100n plus 100. Okay, this is our relation. Now by trial method we have to find the value of n, least value of n. Okay, this is the relation by trial method. by trial method means suppose n equals to 8, then they see whether it is right or not. 9, right or not. 10, right or not. 11, right or not. For those value for which this is right, that is the least value of n. So by trial method, okay. So n equals to 11 will give the inequality. N equals to 11 will give this inequality. So that is 11 bomb. At least 11 bomb must be dropped for hitting targets. Okay, so n by trial method n can be, you can see that 10 will not satisfy, 11 will satisfy, and then 12 also and 13 also. So least value 11. So by trial method n equals to 11 will give this inequality. That is 11 bomb must be dropped. That is 11 bomb must be dropped. Okay. So this is solution of this question. Okay, now take another question. This type of questions, there are many questions in this unit, so you have to do more and more practice. Now, fitting of binomial distribution. Fitting of binomial distribution means just give for a particular situation, giving the values of x and f frequencies. For this, we have to fit a binomial distribution for the given data. Just we will try to fit binomial distribution to the given data. For that, we know the value of x is this, and probabilities are given, or any data frequencies is this. For this data, we can fit a binomial distribution for values of x equal to this. Just we have to find frequency, expected frequency for binomial distribution. Just we have to find. Fitting binomial distribution to a given data means data is given like this, x is this, frequency is this. From this data we know we can find the mean. What is the mean? Sum of fx, sum of f into x upon sum of f. This gives mean. For a given data, x is this, f is this. We can find mean. X bar equals to summation fx upon summation f. This is mean. If we take x bar and p equals to this, then n equals to, by putting value, p can be found. Then pqr we have. And then we can expand this expansion. Clear? Then this n, by expansion of this, we can get n multiplied by, first value is what? nc0, p to the power 0, q to the power n plus nc1, q to the power n minus 1, p plus nc2, q to the power n minus 2, p square, up to final we can get value. corresponding terms, corresponding terms, successive terms, from successive terms, we can get the expected frequency, binomial expected frequency. And that will be here. This is the fitting of binomial distribution. Fitting of binomial distribution to given data. Given data. This is the method. This is the given data. Find mean. NP equals to this. Find P. Find Q. Just expand this. Successive term or gives expected frequency for binomial distribution. Fitting. This is the fitting data. Clear? So take here your question. Take question. The following data are the numbers of seeds germinating out of 10 on damp filter paper for 80 sets of seeds. 80 sets of seeds. Sets. One set, two sets, three sets, first set, second set, third set, and up to 80 sets. Means 80 first, second, third, fourth set. This is capital N equals to 80. Capital N equals to 80. Okay. And fit a binomial distribution to this data. This is the question. 80 sets of seed. N means capital N. Okay. Here, just see data. Here, given data is X value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. Means small n equals to 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the value of X. And corresponding values 6, 20, 28. 6, 20, 28, 12, 8, 6, 12, 8, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And F is this. This is given data. Here, what is the question? The following data are the number of seeds germinating out of 10 on damp filter for 80 sets of seeds. 10 means here total summation F equals to 10 out of 10 on damp filter paper for 80 sets of seeds. Means 10 germinating seeds of 10 seeds, set of 10 seeds, 10 set of 10 sets, 10 seeds, 10 seeds, 10 seeds, okay, and 80 sets like that. Okay, so here what small n is equals to because we know for binomial distribution here one is capital N and another is Q plus P to the power n. Here a small n is, capital N is, P is, Q is, all are required. N set of trials, that is n is the big value, and n up to 10 set of 10 sets. So here given data is this. Also we have Also here we have a small n equals to what? 10. Capital N equals to what? Sum of frequency equals to, just you can see the sum of this is equals to 80. Okay, this now mean for this data equals to x bar equals to what? Sum of fx upon sum of f, means 80, sum of f 80, and upper side what? 0, 20 into multiply n, add 56, 36, 32, 30, and that all are zeros. Okay, so this 20, 56, 36, 32, 30, 174 by 80, 56, 36, 32, 56, 36, 32, 30, 174 by 80, 174 by 80, just you can calculate it. Okay, 2.175, 2.175. This is the value of mean for this data. Okay, now what is our target? For binomial fitting, we know for binomial distribution mean is NP. So now the mean of binomial distribution we know that the mean of binomial distribution is NP. There NP equals to 2.175 implies n means small n is 10. 10p equals to 2.175 implies p equals to what? 0.2175. 0.2175. P equals to 0.2175. Okay. So n is known and p is known. Also, we have to find the q equals to 1 minus p. 1 minus 0.2175. So this is equals to what? Q equals to 7825. 0.7825. So this is Q, this is P, n equals to 10 and capital N equals to 80. So we can find expected binomial frequency for this data. That will be the fitting of binomial distribution. Okay. So we can write we have all the values capital N and so on. So the binomial distribution to be fitted to the given data. To be fitted to the given data is binomial distribution to be fitted to the given data is given by n q plus p to to the power n. That is, n means 80 into q means 0.7825 plus, and another value is what? 2175 0.2175 power n means 10, given by this, and the successive terms of this binomial expansion gives expected binomial frequencies as okay, means expansion of this gives 11 terms, and all the values of these 11 terms are gives expected binomial frequencies for this data. Okay. Here we see that 80.7825 plus 0.2175 power 10 is equals to, we know, 80 multiplied and q plus p to the power 10 is what? 10c1, 10c0, first of 10c0 on p to the power 0. P means 0.2175 power 0, 0.7825 power 10 plus another term 80 into 10c1, p means 0.2175 power 1, 0.7825 power 10 minus 1, this is 9. Okay, power 9, power 1, and so on. The last value is what? 80 into 10c10 and 2175 power 10 and 0.7825 power 0. This is the last term, 11th term. The first term gives first binomial frequency, second term gives second binomial frequency. So you can calculate by calculator. So terms are given like this. Okay, 6.885 plus first value, second value 19.13, 19.13, fourth value 23.94, 23.94. Just you have to calculate the value. Okay, up to 0.777, 4 times 7, just last value. Point plus 0.2 last value. Okay, that is thus fitted binomial frequency distribution. Frequency distribution is given by the value of x and frequency. Okay, gives x 0, 6.9, 1, 20, we can write 19.1, 24.0. Also we can write like this. 19.1 to 24.0, 3 for 3, 17.8. Just we can write also 17.8, 17.8 and so on. Just you have to write all the values, okay? 4, 8.6, 4, 8.6. You can get value by calculating this term by term, term by term, term by term. Okay. So fitting of binomial distribution. 0 this, 1 this, 2 this, 3 this, 4 this and 5, 2.9, 6.7, and 7, 1.1 and 8, 9, 10, 0, 0. 8, 9, 10, 0, 0, 0. So this is the fitted binomial distribution. This is given data. This is binomial distribution fitted to this data. Fitting of binomial distribution. Very simple. If data is given, then you have to find its mean first. We know formula of mean, summation x f upon summation f. Total of this and product, sum of product of this, you can get mean x bar, and x bar equals to take np, equals to take the value and put value of n. First of all, identify the value of capital N and small n. Then here we can find p. Then q 1 minus p. So find this for quantity. We just expand this, and successive terms gives the fitted binomial frequencies. So the binomial frequency distribution is given by this. This is the fitting of binomial distribution to a given data. Okay, very very important. So do some questions of this type. Okay. Now just I am giving 2-3 questions for fit. One is from fitting of binomial distribution, and remaining 2-3 questions are related to probability function for binomial distribution and CR, P to the power Q to the power n minus R, success, unsuccess. Okay, so do these 3 questions and send me for your attendance. Okay, by making PDF file. Okay, just use formula n C R P to the power R Q to the power n minus R. This is formula, binomial formula. So by using this formula, just you have to solve this. N C R P to the power R Q to the power n minus R. What is P? X equals to R. This is probability for binomial distribution. Success, unsuccess, failure, defective, non-defective, you can find. And binomial distribution fitting. Related these 3 questions, just you have to do. Okay, these are the questions for your attendance.